Good morning, everyone. Well, I guess good afternoon. This is Katie Novotny calling in from Premier Marketing. I am thrilled today to have our old friend, Scott Gross, here with us from American Senior Services, Inc., to discuss our nationwide home care plan. I know that you guys get quite a bit from us regarding long-term care and short-term care options. And oftentimes we get calls from states or from people in states that we just don't have anything. Well, this product is here for everyone. We're excited the fact that we have it in all 50 states and it's available to all ages. So with that, Scott, would you provide us with some details and kick this off?
Well, I'd be happy to. And Katie, thanks again so much to you and your team for allowing us to speak to your agents today. Again, my name is Scott Gross. I'm the Marketing and Training Director, and I'm going to be taking you through a slide presentation that should take about 20 minutes. All lines are muted, so please type in any questions you have, and we'll answer them at the end of the presentation. But for all those agents out there that were familiar with selling long-term care, but have abandoned writing it to people ages 65 and older because of the difficulties involved in getting it issued to your senior client, you should be very excited about the opportunity to embrace and present this long-term care alternative membership plan to your senior clients. Our goal is to keep it simple for you so you can keep it simple for your senior client to understand. And we feel that by the end of this webinar, that you should be able to recall a number of clients that you could circle back and revisit to talk to them right away about the advantages of having a home care plan of protection in place. But before I go into the plans, I want to tell you quickly about our company, American Senior Services Incorporated. We were created from a traditional insurance agency that was founded here in the state of Florida back in 1958. The two principals of our company, Bobby Gross and Bob Doolin, each have over 30 years of experience in the traditional senior insurance market. And our company pioneered our nationwide home care membership plans back in February of 2008. So we're just beginning our 14th year of operations. We maintain the highest rating available from Dun & Bradstreet for financial stability and an A-plus accredited rating with the Better Business Bureau. So we're a highly rated innovator with extensive history in the traditional senior insurance market. Now, our True Freedom home care membership plans, they are a service contract or a membership that provides for a senior's future home care service needs. They're designed for seniors who waited too long to start shopping for traditional long-term care insurance and now either can't qualify because of underwriting or because they simply can't afford the premiums. But these can also be seniors who have an existing long-term care policy that maybe they don't have a cost of living increase rider on it and their benefit is now below the current cost of care. Maybe it's a policy with a lengthy elimination period or a tax-qualified policy that has, a higher bar to satisfy before they can collect their benefits. So there's many different ways that you can add a True Freedom home care plan to someone's existing health care portfolio. But our agreements have no age limit restrictions. There's no medical underwriting for prospective members. Our nationwide plans have the same rates and the same paperwork in all 50 states. There's no doctor's reports or health triggers in order for our members to access the home care service hours of their plan. And members can access their home care service hours by simply making a toll-free phone call. So we're an innovative nationwide solution with quick access for our senior members. Now, the thing you'll notice about the True Freedom plans is there is no age or gender pricing. The only difference between the four plans are going to be the amount of lifetime membership hours in that chosen plan. So our plans start with the Bronze plan, which offers 1,500 lifetime membership home care service hours. Our Silver plan, which offers 3,000 lifetime membership home care service hours. Our Gold plan, which offers 6,000 lifetime membership home care service hours. Then our Platinum plan, which offers 10,000 lifetime membership home care service hours. But regardless of which level plan a senior chooses, all of the plans offer the same benefits that seniors and their family members are most concerned with. Things such as meal planning and preparation, assistance with dressing, bathing, toileting, hygiene, grooming, laundry and ironing, changing linens, grocery shopping, light housekeeping, monitoring diet and food explorations, medication reminders, accompanying to doctor's appointments, and much more. And the other thing you'll notice is All of the plans offer two options of non-medical home care service to choose from. Members can select to utilize either agency hours, which are provided by a network of licensed and registered home care agencies in our True Freedom network, or they can utilize what we call anytime hours, where if the member is just more comfortable having someone they know provide their home care service versus having a stranger come to the house, the member has the freedom to choose a friend or neighbor to provide their home care service. It just cannot be a family member or someone already living in the household. But when it's time to access the home care service hours of a True Freedom plan, the member never calls the home care agency or their friend or neighbor directly. They must call in to the toll-free number that's on their field-issue contract or on their membership card to talk to one of our customer care coordinators who will schedule, arrange, and manage all of the home care service hours for every True Freedom home care member. Now, the agency hours provided by that licensed agency, those are available for up to 5 hours a day, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday between the hours of 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. What you'll notice is there's a lot more latitude in utilizing the anytime hours provided by that chosen friend or neighbor, as those hours are available during any day of the week, during any and all hours, including as an overnighter or 24-hour a day, 7-day a week live-in home care service when requested. And the only requirement for full access to the initial hours of a chosen True Freedom home care plan is that memberships must be past a one-time 90-day waiting period, and that's only following the initial enrollment into a plan. So to be clear, this is not an elimination period that starts the day a member needs to access the home care service hours of their plan. This starts the day you enroll them into the plan. Now, the way these two entities are compensated are as follows. The anytime hours provided by that chosen friend or neighbor, that friend or neighbor is going to be compensated between $12.50 and $15 an hour. They're going to email in a weekly worksheet letting us know what days and how many hours they were in the house, and their payment is then sent to the member who reimburses the friend or neighbor. In terms of the agency hours, all home care agency invoices are sent directly to our company and are paid upon receipt. Our company carries no debt, and your client, our member, never sees a bill or an invoice. They just continue to pay their monthly or annual membership fee. Now, the way the hours of a True Freedom plan are distributed are as follows. All True Freedom plan hours are divided into 10 equal bundles that add up to the lifetime membership hours of a chosen plan. So as an example, let's go ahead and look at our Gold plan, which offers 6,000 lifetime membership home care service hours. Those 6,000 hours are divided into 10 bundles of 600 hours. So regardless if a member begins utilizing their service in the 4th year of their membership or the 7th year or the 11th year, whenever they first call in to access the hours of their plan, they would be accessing that first bundle of hours. And they could use those hours as quickly or slowly as they desire. But once they've gone through that first bundle of hours, they then do have to go through a 90-day rejuvenation period where if the member still needed to receive care, this is when family members or friends would get more involved and help them through that 90-day period, or the member would self-pay the home care agency or the friend or neighbor that the plan had been compensating. But on the 91st day, the member would then be able to access their second bundle of hours and once again use those hours as quickly or as slowly as they desire. And that cycle would repeat until the member has utilized all 10 bundles that add up to the lifetime membership hours of a chosen plan, at which point their membership would come to a conclusion and they would not be permitted to purchase another plan. Now, please know that the rejuvenation period is similar to a donut hole or a shared cost that's found in traditional insurance plans and has been the part that's allowed our company to avoid rate increases within the actuarial formula of the True Freedom plans. We're just starting our 14th year of operations. We have not had a single rate increase in the history of our company, and we don't see one in the foreseeable future. Now, also know members can access multiple bundles within a single calendar year within the parameters of the True Freedom plan, especially in our lower level plans, our bronze and silver plans. We've had people on 24/7 care go through 2 bundles and start a 3rd bundle in a single calendar year. Also know members don't need to recover in order to receive continued service at the end of a rejuvenation period. And also know that members will be informed when a rejuvenation period is approaching so they can plan for family members or friends to become more involved and help them through that upcoming 90-day period. But whenever you're doing a presentation on the True Freedom plans, you're going to want to talk about the built-in features. The number one feature being the True Freedom Discount Reward Program. Because much like traditional long-term care, you're selling this plan as something that's going to be used sometime in the future. But people want the peace of mind of knowing that in the event of an unexpected injury or illness, with just a simple phone call, they can have someone in their house to help them out so that it doesn't turn the family's life upside down, wondering who's going to take care of mom, who can take time off of work, who can fly in from out of town, and burdening a spouse to where they don't get a chance to take a break and renew their batteries in terms of taking care of a loved one. So for every year that a member has a True Freedom plan in service and they don't access the home care service hours of their plan, they're going to receive a 10% discount every anniversary. And that savings is going to continue for up to the first 4 years of their membership. So as an example, let's go ahead and look at all the plans. The Bronze plan starts at $95 a month. The Silver plan, $175 a month. The Gold plan, $295 a month. And the Platinum plan, $475 a month. Their percentage of members going on service in the first year in the history of our company is in a single-digit percentile. So the majority of our members enjoy that 10% discount going into year 2. If they still haven't utilized their plan going into year 3, they'll have a 20% discount. Still haven't needed to access the hours of your plan going into year 4, a 30% discount. And then starting in year 5, all of the plans max out at that 40% discounted rate. So that Bronze plan that was $95 a month is now only $57 a month to maintain. The Silver plan at $175 a month is now only $105 a month. The Gold plan at $295 a month is now only $177 a month. And the Platinum plan at $475 a month, it's now only $285 a month to maintain. And all of the plans will remain at that 40% discounted rate year 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, until the member picks up the phone for the first time to access the home care service hours of their plan. Once plan hours have been accessed, the price of their contract fee will revert back to the original year 1 amount on their next invoice and remain at that level for the rest of the membership, regardless of how often they utilize it. So it's because of the set maximum hours of each plan and the loss of discounts for non-use that the agent's message at the time of sale should be for members to put the plan away, forget about it, don't even think about accessing the home care service hours of your plan before your need for assistance becomes essential and you feel you're going to need it for an extended amount of time. You don't want to use it because you don't feel like vacuuming one day or because your car broke down and you want to ride to your hair appointment. You want to wait until you're unable to do your own grocery shopping, food preparation. You may need help bathing, dressing, getting to and from doctor's appointments, things of that nature. The other built-in feature we have is a built-in inflation protection that's part of every True Freedom home care plan. Because members are contracting for access to hours instead of days or dollars per day, the value of the True Freedom plan hours are going to automatically increase over time with the cost of home care. So as an example, let's go ahead and look at our Platinum plan, which offers 10,000 lifetime membership home care service hours. If someone didn't have a plan such as ours in place to mitigate the high cost of bringing in non-medical home care service, back in 2014, the national retail average nationwide back in 2014 that they would have to pay out of pocket was $20 an hour, which automatically gave the value of the Platinum plan 10,000 hours a $200,000 value. Now in 2018, that national average rose to $25 an hour, which automatically increased the value of the 10,000 hours of the Platinum plan to $250,000. In the next 3 to 5 years, that national average will easily be $30 an hour, if not more, which will automatically increase the value of the 10,000 hours of the Platinum plan to $300,000 or more. The other built-in feature we have is an emergency care benefit, and this is very rare that members have to access this, but it does exist for members who sign up into a True Freedom plan and then unexpectedly have an illness or an injury where they need home care assistance during the first 90 days of their membership. So this exists for members who have that occur. They can actually access up to 10% of the initial hours of their chosen plan as an emergency care benefit. So that would give someone with a bronze plan up to 15 hours that they would be able to utilize during that first 90 days, all the way up to someone who had a platinum plan who would be able to access up to 100 hours during that first 90 days. On the screen right now, we have a list of the top 10 home care corporations that are part of the True Freedom network of home care agencies, and these represent thousands of locations across the country. But please make no mistake about it. The one thing our company has to do, better than anything else we do, is take care of our members when they call in needing home care assistance. So if in one instance that someone calls in and we don't have a network home care agency near that member, all we do is open up the phone book, we call the nearest home care agency, and we put them in our network that day. Because our goal is to get someone to a member's door when they call in, usually within 24 hours, contractually within 72 hours of that call. But the benefits to the True Freedom Plan members are quite profound. The number one thing a senior is purchasing when they secure a True Freedom Plan is peace of mind. To that senior and their family members that a plan of care is now in place. Statistically, the number one reason a senior is going to need home care assistance is going to be the result of a trip and fall accident. The only way to be prepared for that is to already have some kind of plan in place. But our members love the ease of use of the plan, the fact that there's no claim forms, paperwork, ADLs, health triggers, doctor's reports, all the hoops that insurance companies make seniors jump through in order to access their benefits just don't exist with our company. All the members need to do is call in, and like I said, in most cases, we have someone at their door within 24 hours, contractually within 72 hours. But our members love knowing that having our plan can help them delay or avoid a nursing home stay. 99.9% of the seniors you talk to never want to think about going to an assisted living facility or nursing home. They want to stay in the comfort of their own home for as long as possible, and we feel the True Freedom Plans give them that very best opportunity. And seniors also have a quality of recovery at home that they don't receive in an institution. Statistics show that seniors recover much faster in familiar surroundings, and they have a much lower chance of infection. It's also very wise financial planning to have a plan such as ours in place to mitigate the high cost of bringing in custom home care assistance. We've had no increase in our membership fees in our company's history, and the members love having the freedom to be able to choose to receive care either from a licensed home care agency or being able to have a friend or neighbor come in and help them out that may have helped them out in the past, and now they're going to be able to compensate them through the benefits of their True Freedom Home Care Plan. And also know that we have a very personalized plan of care with each and every one of our members. We keep very extensive notes during each one of our phone calls. So if we haven't heard from a member in a while and they call in again, we just refer to the notes and we pick up right where we left off. But the primary reasons a senior should secure a plan today start with the statistics. 70% of seniors will need home care assistance. There's just no putting your head in the sand about that. It's the people that do that suffer the consequences, and their families suffer the consequences because they're simply not prepared. The 2020 retail cost of bringing in custom home care assistance, if someone doesn't have a plan such as ours in place to mitigate that cost, can easily run an individual between $1,000 to $4,000 a month, if not more. And the number one reason a senior is going to need to receive care down the road is memory deficit. Doctors have figured out a way to keep seniors alive much longer these days, but they have not figured out a way to keep the brain function from diminishing. And once again, that's followed by that trip and fall accident that can happen any given day, any given hour, and result in a broken shoulder, a broken hip, a broken leg, a head injury that can take a senior many, many months to recover from. And every senior out there is one injury, one illness, one health episode away from no longer being able to live independently and therefore never being able to secure a True Freedom Plan of protection. And by having no plan in place, well, that then leaves the decisions regarding that senior's care in other people's hands. So the best way a senior can send a message to their loved ones that they want to stay in the comfort of their own home for as long as possible would be to get a True Freedom plan in place today. The enrollments don't get much easier than this. It's a one-page enrollment form and a terms and conditions page, both of which must be signed at the bottom by the agent and by the member. This is a two-page carbon enrollment, so if you're doing a face-to-face enrollment, the white copy will be the one you send into our office along with the payment information. And the yellow copy is the member's field issue contract that you're going to leave inside the magazine-sized Trifold brochure at the time of enrollment. You're going to leave it right there next to page 5, which is also the member's receipt page that the agent will leave their name and contact information on, just in case the member has any questions for the agent. But with the pandemic over the past year, the majority of the enrollments are being done online, and we have a nationwide online landing page for doing online enrollments that can be found at nationwide.truefreedomhomecare.com. Now, let me be very clear about this. This is not a page that you can send your senior client to where they can enroll themselves. The agent must log on to this page and initiate the online enrollment process. But if you're able to do a screen share from this page, that's the way the pandemic has been a positive over the past year. There are so many more seniors out there that are computer literate with screen sharing technology than they were in years before, simply because it's the only way they've been able to stay in touch and see family members. So if you're able to do a screen share during your part of the online enrollment, it just creates a degree of clarity and comfort in the online enrollment process, but it's not required. But if the agent logs onto this page, you would initiate that online enrollment process just by clicking that blue button in the middle. But there are things on this page where the agent could log on early. If you wanted to go over the e-app tutorial, how to do that online enrollment, or go over the product knowledge tutorial again, we have recordings in this section. We have digital sales material of our brochure, our enrollment form, and our price sheet that if you're doing a screen share, you'd be able to pull this up and use these as examples and go through them with the client if you're doing the screen share. We also have our 3-minute marketing video that agents would be able to share if they have them on speakerphone and you're doing a screen share. If you scroll down, there's a couple of paragraphs that you would be able to share as to why they should enroll today. An endorsement video from Dr. Marion Summers, who is a senior health advocate out of New York City, and another blue button for you to click on to initiate that online enrollment. So when you click on that blue button, it would then take you to this page where you would put in, the agent would put their first name, last name, and email address, and the prospective member's first name, last name, and email address, and hit submit. If you're enrolling a couple, you're going to do this 2 times. But when you do this and you hit submit, it then sends an email to the agent's email from eSign Live. All you would do is open that up, click on the Go to Documents turquoise button, and it would take you to the online landing page. The agent fills in the member information, the plan information, and the member's payment information, clicks into digital signatures, and hits submit. What that does then is it automatically sends an email to the prospective member. So you would have them find the email in eSign Live in their email, click on Go to Documents. All they need to do is answer 4 survey questions, click to digital signatures, and hit submit, and that's it. A new email would then be sent out with a copy of the enrollment form and the terms and conditions, which is the member's field issue contract. Now, a few weeks after someone enrolls, they don't receive a policy in the mail because their service contract is their copy of the enrollment form and terms and conditions. But what they will receive is a welcome letter along with a membership card. Now, while the True Freedom plans walk and talk very much like a standalone home health care insurance plan, our closest cousin is actually a AAA Motor Club membership, just in the fact that both organizations are service contracts and not insurance, and members access the benefits simply by making a toll-free phone call. So when a member receives their welcome letter, all they have to do is peel off the membership card that has the toll-free number on it and put it in their wallet so they have easy access to that toll-free number. But that toll-free number is also on their field issue contract or on the brochure that you leave with them at time of enrollment. To review the plans once again, the prices start at $95 a month for the bronze plan, $175 a month for the silver plan, $295 a month for the gold plan, and $475 a month for the platinum plan. The discounts that are available at the time of enrollment include a 5% discount for an individual who elects to make an annual membership payment, a 10% discount on the husband and wife, domestic partners, roommates, any two people enrolling at the same time and electing to pay monthly. They can save 10% on each membership. And that same husband and wife, domestic partners, roommates enrolling at the same time, if they both elect to make annual membership payments, they can save 15% on the price of each of their plans. And they can select different level plans. They don't have to both select, gold plans. One can select a gold, the other one can select a bronze or a silver or a platinum. But we ask agents to always remember at the time of enrollment to have your client select the very best plan they can afford at the time of enrollment, because as time goes on, plans can always be downgraded, but they can never be upgraded. And while we don't have any medical underwriting, we are really depending on our representatives to do a proper evaluation of anyone they're offering a True Freedom plan to, so that they meet the suitability standard for enrollment into a True Freedom plan. And that suitability standard for enrollment is that the prospective member does not currently need or receive any assistance, including from family members with activities such as bathing, dressing, or transferring, or with their ability to live independently at the time of enrollment. So to be clear, anyone you're enrolling into a True Freedom plan must be able to do their own food preparation, grocery shopping, bathing, dressing, getting to and from doctor's appointments without the need for or assistance from anyone, including a family member or a spouse. In terms of marketing, we have a 3-minute personalized marketing video that have been using at individual and group presentations. We also have a email template that has this marketing video embedded in it. I'm going to send it to Katie, and she can distribute it to everyone who attends the webinar today. And that's definitely something you can use. We also have a Trifold marketing pamphlet that agents have been using at health fairs, senior activity centers, moose lodges, Elks clubs, church groups, anywhere in their community that they know seniors gather. They leave a pile of these, and you, as a take one card, there's a place on the back where you can glue down your business card or put down a printed sticker or a rubber stamp with your name and contact information. But it's just a promo to have seniors read through, familiarize themselves with it, about the True Freedom plans. And there's some endorsements in here and endorsements from family members talking about what a godsend the True Freedom plans have been in their family, and that family member can carry on some semblance of their life knowing that their elder loved one is being cared for by the benefits of the True Freedom Home Care Plan. We feel the representative value proposition is a pretty strong one. The fact that it's a field issue contract, there's no medical underwriting, no MIB, or no phone interviews needed at the time of enrollment. You're going to have a lifetime vested renewal as of your first enrollment, and there's no fees for you to get started with our company. The commissions are going to be paid 10 days after we receive your paperwork here at our offices, and we feel it can lower your overall lead expense, and it's available in all 50 states regardless of your licensing. And the paperwork and the pricing are identical in all 50 states. And we have a contest that we're running right now. We're about halfway through it. We call it the Kickoff to 2021, where each agent is going to receive a $100 bonus for each True Freedom Plan enrollment that you write and turn in between February 1st and April 30th, 2021. Now, in addition to that, we also have this bonus offering where if by April 30th, if you've sent us in 5 enrollments, we're also going to send you a $250 Amazon gift card. If you've sent us in 10 enrollments, a $500 Amazon gift card. And if you've sent us in 15 enrollments, a $1,000 Amazon gift card. So in review, the True Freedom Home Care Plans are the only nationwide home care option for seniors. They're the leading alternative to traditional long-term care insurance. The membership plans have a value up to $250,000. There's no age limits or medical underwriting needed. The plan started only $95 a month and can help your client delay or avoid nursing home confinement. It's a very cost-effective investment for their peace of mind, and you can protect their family from an unintentional future hardship. It has discount rewards for up to 40% during the years they don't need to access the home care service hours of their plan, but want the peace of mind of knowing that that protection is in place. And it's for private care in the comfort of their own home. But much like traditional insurance, they have to get it before they need it. So they must be able to live independently in order to secure a true freedom plan today. To get contracted, you're going to want to contact Katie Novotny. It's katie.novotny@premiersmi.com or Mandy Silek at mandy.silasek@premiersmi.com, or call on the phone toll free 800-365-8208. That's extension 12678. Katie, are you there?
I am. And we actually have some questions being typed in. If anyone has any additional questions, please feel free to put them in right now. To start off, we have, is there a minimum and maximum age limit for enrollment?
No, there are no age limits. But once again, it is designed for seniors 60 plus who, like I said, waited too long to start shopping for traditional long-term care insurance and now can't qualify. Traditional long-term care insurance these days is being written between the ages of 45 and 60, and we're big believers in traditional long-term care. If there are seniors out there who are able to get it, we urge them to get that. But if it's not in their wheelhouse, if it's not possible for them to get it or afford it, this is going to be the next best option for that senior client.
Wonderful. Another question is, can you utilize agency hours and anytime hours on the same day?
No, that isn't available. They can use it every other day. You know, they can use agency hours on one day and anytime hours on the next day. They just can't use both in the same 24-hour period.
Great. Another one is, can a member pick the service company in which they choose?
Unfortunately, no. We don't give members access to the agencies. We used to list the home care agencies that we utilized, and it created a degree of confusion to where the members would start contacting the home care agencies without us knowing about it. So they don't have the ability to contact the agency. But like I said, the one thing we have to do better than anything else we do is keep our members happy. So we're going to send out, agency care when someone requests that type of service. But if for some reason someone shows up and they don't hit it off, all they need to do is call our toll-free number. We're going to either send someone different out from that agency or send someone from a different agency. We're just going to keep sending people out until the member is satisfied.
Wonderful. Another question is, are the premiums guaranteed or can they be increased?
They can be increased. That is a possibility. But like I said, we have not had a rate increase in our 13-year history, and we don't see one in the foreseeable future.
Great. Another one is, will they lose the discounts for not using it once they do use it?
Yes. Yes. Again, that is a discount reward that was put in place. Our inspiration for creating that was, traditional long-term care, how people get it many years before they're going to need to access or qualify to access their benefits. But during that period of time, so many people experience these ungodly rate increases, which cause them to either downgrade their benefit or drop the policy completely because they can't afford it anymore. Well, ours is the exact opposite. For all of the years they don't need to access it, the price of maintaining it goes down 10% a year for up to the first 4 years. So going into year 5, they're paying a little more than half of the original amount. And it's going to stay at that 40% discounted rate year 6, 7, 8, 9 until they do pick up the phone and call in to access the home care service hours of their plan. And when they do access it, the price goes back to the original year 1 amount. So they have still not experienced a rate increase in that situation. They've just lost their reward for non-use.
There's another one that says, do the rates increase over time with age?
No, again, there is no age or gender pricing to our plans. So we've never had a rate increase on any age limit, any age member in the history of our company. You buy a bronze plan, that's $95 a month, and it stays at that $95 a month, and it's still $95 a month since day one.
Another one is, can the insured interview the caregiver before they come into their home?
No, we don't have that ability to insure a caregiver. There are some instances where the home care agency will want to come by and visit, in areas that's required. That'll be an opportunity for them to see them. But historically, no, they don't get a chance to interview someone. Someone shows up, and hopefully everything works out. But like I said, if there's any discrepancy, any unhappiness whatsoever, we're going to keep sending people until the member's happy.
Well, I think, the last question that just came in. Is there a waiver of premium when you're utilizing the policy?
There is no waiver of premium. Think about this like a gym membership or a country club membership. You need to keep your membership active. So if you want access to the gym or the country club, same with ours. What you're purchasing is access to hours. So if you want continued access to hours, you need to keep your membership in good standing. It lives in the same space as your homeowner's insurance or your car insurance.
Great. So there's another one just came in. It says, I believe that a friend or neighbor is compensated around $12.50 to $15 an hour. Is an agency hours measured the same way when it is a friend that is providing a service? So I guess basically, how would you determine the cost or the payment of the friend or neighbor?
Well, whenever, say, a home care agency charges $22 an hour, after the agency takes their cut out, that person from the home care agency is making between $12.50 and $15 an hour. But if we don't have to deal with an agency and we're just dealing with a friend or neighbor, we're paying them what that person working for the agency would get paid. So that's why the chosen friend or neighbor gets between $12.50 and $15 an hour. But that's going to be determined at the time a member calls in and lets us know the kind of service that they're going to require and that their friend or neighbor is going to be servicing them. We go over if they're going to be just sitting with them, to keep them attended during the day, or if they're helping them with bathing, dressing, toileting, hygiene, doctor's appointments. If it's a lot more involved, yes, then they're going to get a higher amount versus the $12.50.
Another one, are agency hours equal to the friend hour? So a person can either use 600 hours from the agency like it is a friend. Example, an agency hour is not 1.5 hours versus a friend hour. So are they equal?
No, they're equal.
Perfect. I'm just checking here. I think we've handled all the questions. If there are additional questions, as you can see on your screen, you are welcome to call Mandy or I anytime. We're happy to run through that or run through the product with you. If it is something that we get hung up on, I am sure that Scott would welcome a phone call and we can definitely get the answers we need. I do have one last one here. It says, if a friend is hired, who pays for the federal income tax and workers' comp insurance?
Well, all of the payments are being paid to the member, who then reimburses the friend or neighbor. So that friend or neighbor is an independent contractor chosen by the member. So we don't even fill out any tax papers or send out any tax papers regarding that compensation.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, again, I thank everyone for joining us today. I really appreciate it. Scott, thank you very much for the information. Very informative. I'm already getting messages on here for people looking for some contracting, so that always tells us what a great job the presenter did. So I want to thank you very, very much. And
very kind.
As always,
let me make one last suggestion. When you receive your information, please go over the enrollment form and the terms and conditions for enrollment so that you have a very clear understanding. Also, as you get familiar with the terms and conditions, if you're able to put together a verbal shorthand for each paragraph, so as you're going through the terms and conditions with each member, you can keep the sale running smoothly. That's going to help you moving forward.
No, absolute great advice. Great advice. Well, everyone, thank you very much. I appreciate your time and attention. If anything does come up, our number is on the screen, or feel free to send us an email. And Scott, again, thank you for your time, and we look forward to working with everyone. Have a great day, everyone.
Thanks, everybody. Bye for now.